You gotta wear your mask at all times while you're in the store, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now we have to
That's messed up, man. That's like discrimination, bro.
That's not discrimination.
People are dying, man.
I understand that, but
people need to eat. People need their groceries.
I mean, you have the mask right there.
I do have it right here.
You just have to wear it.
I know, because we're all a bunch of slaves out here, right?
No, it's not about that.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of slaves.
And sadly, this is the kind of discrimination and bigotry we've probably all faced. Stories of people getting kicked out of grocery stores for not wearing a face mask. But what are we going to do, starve to death? Well, if you're at least still allowed to have an opinion at the grocery store, then you can speak your mind with one of these Hoax face masks. Numerous custom t-shirt printing companies out there are now selling face coverings. These are not N95 masks. These face coverings are now available for purchase. Just click the link in the description below to pick one up for yourself or your loved ones. You can buy one or in packs of 3, 5, and 10. Speak your mind from a, quote, safe social distance. Click the link below. So over the past few weeks, one of my favorite things to do, about once a week, is to head over to naturalnews.com and to see if the hysteria has subsided at all now that this corona nonsense is being unraveled as the overblown hype job that it is. Natural News, Mike Adams was one of the biggest alarmists out there, saying that about as dire and grim a forecast I'd heard from anybody. So I wanted to know if he's changed his stance now that it's come out this whole thing is one giant hoax. And he just posted some article, and it looks like he might at least be a little less condescending to people now who think that this is all a hoax. But I found one thing interesting, one line here. Hodges is also very thoughtful and most assuredly not in the, quote, denialism camp, whose members have more in common with flat earthers and anything resembling real science. And I found it interesting because I've seen Mike Adams do many videos in the past ridiculing and condescending to flat earthers. He doesn't really provide coherent arguments for the mentally retarded globe model. It's just mostly ad hom and condescension. And it got me thinking about models. It got me thinking about the globe model. It got me thinking about the corona model. And it got me thinking about how Fauci himself said,
models are as good as the assumptions you put into them. Models are as good as the assumptions you put into them. Models are as good as the assumptions you put into them. Models are as good as the assumptions you put into them.
And of course, we all know that the globe model is the ultimate in assumptions. Or you could call it presuppositions. In fact, if you unravel the globe model, which is a masterful magic trick, that's all the globe model is. It's a masterful magic trick. It is the ultimate collective willpower of man trying to deceive the world by defying God. And that's what this thing represents here. It's that serious. This wonderful CGI image. A lot of CGI spheres on the very big scale and on the very tiny scale. For some reason, because that's the sort of the ironic thing about such a large globe they say we live on, large ball. You'd think it'd be easy to get away. You'd think it'd be easier to get away with lying about a, quote, invisible enemy. You'd think it'd be very easy to get away with lying about a very tiny globe because it's invisible, the invisible enemy. So tiny you can't see it. Really easy to fake that, but then you'd think it'd be really hard to fake a globe that's this big, because it's so big, it's everywhere, it's easy to see, right? Interestingly enough, though, it's the fact that it's so big that they can get away with telling you that it's actually so big it looks flat. That's why it looks flat.
Okay guys, so that's only half the video. To keep watching the rest of the video and to pick up a little bit of free cryptocurrency while you're at it, click the link in the description below. It'll take you to go watch the rest of the video over on Library. If you're interested, check them out down below. Hoax t-shirts. And even face masks. Various custom print t-shirt companies are now selling face mask options. They're not the N95 official mask or anything like that, but it is a face mask. And again, guys, just click the link in the description below to learn more. Hoax t-shirts and face masks. Are you at least allowed to have your own opinion when you go to the grocery store now?